Hi boys and girls, today we're going to make a pirate ship. So you need blue paint, white paint, glue, a brush, or you could use your finger, a pair of scissors, and then in your packet you should have a few different brown pieces of construction paper, another construction paper that looks like this, 3 little black pieces, and 1 red piece, and a few different colored crayons, black, white, cream, or yellow. Those will all work well. Okay, let's get started. So you're gonna need the blue paper, and we're gonna take the blue paint. I'm gonna put a little blue paint right on the bottom of the paper, kind of like that. And then we also can put the white paint, another line just like that. So you should have 2 lines of paint. And then now we're gonna take our paintbrush and we're just gonna try to add a little bit of color to the bottom of this. This is gonna be the water. We're gonna just swirl this around. If you feel like the color is a little too light, you can go and we can add a little bit more blue over top of this. This is gonna be the water. You want to make it look swirly, so you want to take your hand and jolt, jolt, jolt that way, and then so you squiggle, 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 squiggle. So you're squiggling all that paint color. I think I want it to be a little bit darker, so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more blue down, and I'm going to squiggle this blue out so we have some pretty blues in there. Okay, and then your last thing we want to have here is we're going to have a little bit of speckles on your paper, like the water's flying. So you want to take your finger, put your finger out, and take that brush before we clean it out and toss some of the paint onto the paper so it looks like the water's splashing. Just right along that line here. Okay, so the water looks like it's splashing a little bit. Okay, so that will be the water for our boat. We're making a pirate's boat today. I'm gonna get a little water action, some splashy splash. Okay. That is step 1. Now we're gonna clean out our brush. We're gonna let this paper dry. Well, that paper's drying and our hands are now clean, our brush is clean. Now we're going to work on this. This is going to be the shape of our boat. So on our boat, we're gonna draw a line. Now that this curves in, we're gonna draw a horizontal line from here to here. And inside those lines, we're gonna make little windows. I'm gonna make little round windows, or you can make them square. So we can do square windows. I'll make a few square ones. So we're gonna make just little windows, window shapes. Hopefully your yellow crown is bigger than the one I'm using today. But just square shapes across the boat. And while that paper is drying, we're gonna go on to the second step too. So we're going to take these brown pieces and we're going to glue them onto the boat like that. We want this one to be higher than these. So let's snip this. We're going to glue that one there. And then we're going to glue this one here. So we're going to add those 3 pieces onto the boat. So I need my glue, and you want to flip the boat over. You can put glue right along that line, and we're going to press 1, 2, 3, and make sure it stays down. 1, 2, 3, and then we need this one to be a little longer. 1, 2, 3. And then we flip our boat back over. We shove those lines. Then we want to have a large black square for our center flag. So we are going to put a little bit of glue on that. And we are going to glue that down. And then do the same thing. Actually, let's just glue in here so you don't glue your paper down to the table. Put a little bit of glue on either side of those. And then press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have a circle. We're gonna glue that circle right there. And that's gonna be our flag. Then we're gonna pick our boat up. I'm gonna grab that paper that we originally painted. And now we're gonna glue our boat onto this paper. So I recommend flipping your boat over, putting some glue on the boat. My paper is still a little bit, my paint is still a little bit wet from earlier. You probably want to let it dry so the paint is not wet at all. And then we're going to just stick our boat right into that water, okay? Like that. So now we make it a pirate ship. Off the top of my boat, I'm going to make a black line. It's going to be a fishing line. And down, 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 down. We're gonna see if we're gonna catch a fish. So with that yellow crown, I'm gonna do a big fish looking thing over here on my line. So he's going fishing. And then up here you can add, if you wanna add something in the center of your circle, you could do that. You can also add a little flag if you want to add an extra flag with color on the side here. Oh boy, this crown's hard to work with. Okay, so that's our pirate ship. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson.